Hello, it's Ange, and I usually record live over on Ustream.tv on Friday nights. I have been requested a couple of times to show my Happy Planner for 2017. Now, I don't know if you guys do your Happy Planners the same way I do, but I kind of do mine as a I don't know, scrapbooking, art journaling. Basically, I make it my own. Yes, I do use some of the 365 products, but I use a lot of my own stuff too. Um, but yeah, I will do a flip through and then you can see what you think. So, and as you guys know, the Happy Planner already has their pages fairly well decorated. And I just kind of go with the color of that week. Um, Now, in my 2017 planner, it was not a dated planner. It was a just kind of open. You make it kind of yours, and you can start whenever you want in a year. So, because the days weren't dated, it was just a Monday through Friday. So, I do not use this page as much next year or this year. I hope to do it a little differently, but I did try to start it out, but it didn't wind up working out that way. Now, I do have some personal notes in here in occasional places, but you guys are not going to really see a whole lot of details. So, and if you do, it's okay. Um, Now, you will see my change from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. My style changed a lot. So, this was the first week of January. Talked about how, you know, I was having a hard time during that time period dating and had, getting glasses and all that stuff and how much of a change that was. So, and then here's the next. And my pages are very plain and basic back then. I was using a lot of stickers to emphasize kind of what I was wanting to do. I'm People who know me know that I like a couple of things. I love quotes, I love my coffee, and I love butterflies. So you will see those things all the way throughout my journal. Um, I do have my favorite colors, but in my planners, I don't think that there is too much of a where you won't really see a whole bunch of partiality to just one color. But I do try to stay within the theme of that week. So, and usually especially in this planner, in the 2018, it's a little different, but their color was up here at the top. So I generally went with the color. So this was a hard week. I was very sick in the hospital. And so just kind of talking over here about my week and just how I just was not feeling good. So made this one a little bit more purple, even though I think purple and the teal blue look really good together. So, and I got this from a website. I wish I knew the name of it, or I would definitely tell you. Um, that's gonna bother me. I wish I knew. I'm so sorry. If I think of it, I will definitely put it on here. If you are the creator of this spread, please let me know so um, I can give you the acknowledgement. So there's the end of January and going into February. So kind of went along with the themes of the purples. Started using more washi tape during this time period, and using a lot of my own stickers to try to make my backgrounds, because at this point I didn't have a whole lot of Happy Planner stickers, but I did gain more as I went along. And here's some more stuff that I made, but this one is definitely from Happy Planner. And so yeah, just trying to make my own my backgrounds. So there we go. This I did get from another website, And again, I would like to acknowledge you. If you see this recording, I would love to acknowledge that I got this from you, because they're absolutely, well, they are gorgeous girls, but they are gorgeous. So that is February, and we're going into March. My coffee. So you'll see the colors. Definitely went with the greens. And then I was talking about my nephew's birthday. He turned 2. He'll actually be 3, not this coming week, but the week after. So exciting. And here we go with some pink. I definitely went with the pink theme. And more pink. I think this is kind of when my style started changing a bit. Yeah, it's coming up. I used watercolor paper and used my own sticker here for Trust. This is a Happy Planner sticker. This is a sticker that I got out of Michael's booklet. And now we're into April. A lot of stickers, using a lot of stickers. Trying to get my style going here is, I don't know why I just put this here and didn't stick anything on it, but I did. So here we go. Just kind of making my own thing. This was fun right here. This is actually washi tape that I put down, and I had to put it down a few times to get this to go, but I had something written on here that I decided, you know, that's kind of negative. I really don't want to keep that on there. So I put washi tape over it and stuck a big sticker on it. And I put "Sparkle Like a Star." So, there's the butterfly. Love butterflies. And there's some more butterfly tape here. And that is April. Here we go. So this is kind of when you'll see things start to change for me in my art. Not my art, but in my planner. Yeah, I guess you can still call it art. I started covering all the space up. Even if it was just with a little piece of paper, I wanted to cover it all up. Eventually, I'll move into a space where the whole thing is all covered up with one background, and then I put my own theme on it. So I start working into that. Here's another butterfly. Another butterfly. And here we go. This is kind of when it starts. Sometimes I break it up with washi tape. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will cut them in small slices, or I'll just stick the whole thing on. On here, I was talking about how at work I spilled coffee everywhere. So I used Tim Holtz coffee stain stencil and used archival ink, the Ranger archival ink, and put it on there. I thought it looked pretty cool. And then again, my butterflies. And so there's that. I really like this one. There's not a whole lot going on here, but I really liked this background. You can barely tell, but there is a butterfly right there. And so I had a migraine that week, and somebody at work was using fingernail polish, and it was not helping my headache. So so I got a definitely quote down here: if you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Surround yourself with people who are going to motivate and inspire you. And then I was talking about my niece's graduation right here. So So yeah, this is kind of where my backgrounds and stuff start to change, and I start kind of making them my own. I was talking about my aunt's passing, and I put a quote right here. My new motto is, when you're going through change, you're through. When you're through changing, you're through. Sorry. Woo. My new motto is, when you're through changing, you're through. So basically, that means that you're always constantly going to change. You're never going to stay the same. If you're at that point to where you're staying the same, I think it means you're dead. So, and I don't want to be there. So, I'm not done. So, I put a sticker here. Go with your heart. This is my happy place. Adventure awaits. Do small things with great love. And then self-trust is the first secret of success. The belief that if you are here, the authorities of the universe put you here and for cause, or with some task strictly appointed you in your construction or constitution, sorry. And so long as you work at that, you are well and successful. By Ralph Waldo Emerson. So, all right, then now we're heading into June, and I did use a specific background, and I just kind of made it my own. Don't let one cloud obliterate the whole sky. Count your blessings, and that's actually a stamp. Hard doesn't mean impossible. Be kind, weekender. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. I like that. Another stamp, brilliant. And then I stamped these flowers down here and colored them in. I didn't have a whole lot going on that week, so I just kind of did a little thing. Ooh, that just tore. How sad. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so talking about coffee here. Oh, this is another week where I remember this week. This week I was in the hospital. I had to have surgery. So, yeah. And this is also when Starbucks had the midnight mochas. Oh my gosh, those are my favorite. I loved them. Because I was talking about how the coffee at the hospital was absolutely horrid. I put this owl down here. It was sent to me by Carol Renee. Do more of what makes you happy. And I didn't have a whole lot to say here. This is a Dylusions canvas sticker. I really liked what it had to say, so I just kind of stuck it over this whole thing. And then I used a stamp in the background. I was talking about something here. And then I've got a quote here from Debbie Ryan. Think new thoughts. Grab life with both hands. Take opportunities you have and create the ones you need. The journey is the start of the adventure. And then this canvas, it says, who is in your head? Who is in your head? Sorry, it's kind of hard to read. And again, butterfly, and yeah. There are two mistakes one can make along the road to truth. Not going all the way and not starting. I cut these out of a book and put them in. And I used this girl. This was from a book that I had gotten at Ollie's for a couple of dollars, and it had a lot of nice backgrounds, so I used it. Off the Beaten Path Journey. Then she's there with the wings, and then I put some butterflies on here. At this time, I was still out on hospital care. I wasn't quite working yet. Actually, this week I had said I had a doctor's appointment on this coming Monday, and to see if I was going to be released to go back to work. And I was, but I was only allowed to go back for half days. There's a sticker up here. This is a Happy Planner sticker. It's a good day to have a good day. And I was talking about the Big Brother premiere, and just trying to, create This is a sticker that I got. I bought a pack of stickers from Planner something. Planner Girl. I think it's Planner Girl. I get some of their stickers sometimes, especially if there's stuff that's on sale. All right, there's June. Now we're into July. This is a Dylusions. No, not Dylusions. Sorry, a Tim Holtz stamp. And I just stamped that on here and colored it. I put fireworks up here to indicate the 4th of July. Hello Weekend. Anger improves nothing but the arch of a cat's back, which is the reason why I put this on here. So, yeah. And then I went with the colors on here. Another butterfly, of course. And there's more of these Planner Girl stickers. They're tiny, but they're so cute. And you can find them on Instagram. She's opening up a package. She's so excited. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. I put down here, there's no point at which you can say, well, I'm successful now, I might as well take a nap. And that is by Carrie Fisher, which is really funny because I think this was not funny, that's not a good way to say it. I believe this is kind of around the time she passed away, too. I'll have to look into that because I remember it being kind of ironic. Coffee, I put blah, 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 whatever, because I was having some issues at work. I was talking about how I had a bad weekend. So yeah, there's that. This was a card that I had gotten from a friend, Sherry, and so she had sent me a get well card. So I put that in here because I had a whole week where I really didn't know what to put in here, so I just start putting in cards. I did a stamp here and then put yes, and then I talked here about my stream and being a dreamer. So I didn't have a whole lot going on this week, so I just kind of decorated it. Again, this one only actually had one day on it, and the way that this planner is laid out, it made it a little bit more difficult to try to get it into, 1 month and then go into another. So I just kind of left it, and then I put a card in here that I got from a very good friend of mine that I call Mama Kay. She's Kathy Cass. She is an amazing drawer. She draws realistic photos. I mean, it's amazing. And she's at, she is on YouTube. She is Cass1415, I think, or 1514, something like that. CASS. Her name is Kathy Arbor, and she's amazing. So go check her out. And that's it for that month. And this is a Tear Bear that was done by my friend Zandra, and she is Scraps for Beauty on Ustream and on YouTube. So find her. She's an amazing woman. Again, more butterflies. I love my butterflies. Butterfly, coffee. I mean, everything I love is on this page. So, you are capable of becoming more than you realize. Travel the world over to find beautiful. Look on the bright side. If you want something done right, do it yourself. So, there's that week. Here is another week. Just talking about going to the dentist. Ugh. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. It's a good quote. So there's that. And this is something that I got from a page from the book that I got at Ollie's. It's talking about how I am not Superwoman, but coffee helps. Be yourself. No one can tell if you're doing it wrong because you're being you. Happiness isn't happiness isn't getting what you want, it's wanting what you got. And so yeah, there's that. This I got from a magazine. It was a blogger magazine, Artful Blogger. So there we go. Oh, I think I skipped. Yep, I did. I was sick this week, so I put a tea down here that I took, and so yeah, so I'll put all that in there, and that's it for August. So now we're into September, and I kind of start doing a little things different here too. Another card. There is this lady that I started watching on YouTube. Her, oh, she is the, oh my goodness, my brain. I can't remember now. If I remember, I'll put it on. But I got an idea to use magazine articles and stuff to make my own girls on my planners. And I'm going to try to do this without losing my camera focus here. But I used a magazine for the body. On the legs, I used a marker to make her look like she had stockings on. I replaced her face with another one and created a bow for her head. Kind of made my own little girl here. And so let me get the camera back over here. And I'm not able to focus in any more than I am, or I would come down more. I wish I could, but it makes it really hard. This is something that I got from a calendar quote book, and I liked the background so much that I just stuck the whole thing in here. It says, "Your soul is rooting for you." And then I put her on here. This is a card that I got from a friend of mine, Charissa, and she hand makes her cards, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And she knows how much I love butterflies, so she sent that to me. And I got this image from a magazine, and it says up here Bernadette Huff, and then I printed this online. So coffee, and this is a card that I got from a friend that we call Bunny. So that's her card that she sent to me. And so yeah, so put that together. Here's another one that I got online. Whoever the artist is, they're absolutely amazing. And I gotta check my text messages here soon. Comfort and joy. I'd give up chocolate, but I'm not a quitter. Oh, so anyway, and this over here is talking about how I'm tired of adulting. So another background. I got this out of a magazine. Differences can be a strength. A yawn is a silent scream for coffee. So, you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. So didn't do a whole lot that week, but you know, my background. So now we're going into October. So, and this is, I was doing the Inktober for the drawing for 2017. And there's a background. I really like this one. I like these colors. Coffee, and I put over here worst week ever because I felt like it. More Inktober stuff down here. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in, which is a song by Sarah Bareilles, I believe her name is. Another background. I didn't finish the Inktober thing, but I need to. I need to finish it. These are flowers that I had gotten in a flower pack, and I cut them in half and just stacked them together and made my own little background. My phone's going crazy right now. So, and this is Halloween. This is a card that I got from Xandra. Again, she scraps for beauty. So I put that in because I had a whole, I had October 30th and 31st for an entire 2-set page. And I got this out of Bella Grace. Okay, we're in November. We're almost there, so I can check my phone. Backgrounds here, coffee, because, well, coffee is coffee, and I love coffee. My attempt at some Zentangling or dangles. Some backgrounds, a fairy, butterfly, coffee. Talking about organization here. Didn't really do a whole lot here. Live out your passion dream. And I have some little notes in here that were sent to me by friends that I put in here. So I just kind of made this envelope. Well, it was already an envelope. I just kind of made it my own thing. So I did all this and put a ticket down here, and believe in yourself, document it, believe in yourself, hope is never lost. So I really like this one. It's very colorful. I can't adult today. Be brilliant. Extra coffee is needed. The outward work will never be puny if the inward work is great. Happy Friday. Live today fully and you'll create a lifetime of meaningful memories. Happy weekend. And of course, heading into the Christmas holiday. This is an ATC that a friend of mine did, Janice, who is really sick right now. So I pray that she gets better. But yeah, I really love these ATCs that she made. And so used the background of a set that I had gotten for Christmas. And these are from a magazine. Which one is it? It's one of the art journaling magazines. Cloth, Paper, and Scissors. Sorry, my brain, I'm telling you. Okay, so here's another card that I had gotten. And so I put it in here because I liked it so much. My friend Terry made it. And so I put that in here. And these were also made by her. So I really loved it, so I put it in my planner. Another Christmas card that I got. This one I kind of made a threefold thing. So this card was given to me by CB, Carol Boudreau. And she's CB over on Twitter too. And she is a really good friend of mine. So I loved her card so much I wanted to put it in my planner. And then I have a card in here. So I talked about something that happened and I put it in here. And then some more cards. This card was given to me by Ella. And she always makes such beautiful cards. And Ella's also on Ustream YouTube, and I don't really know her name on there. Oh, I'm terrible. I need to, yeah. Anyways, and this is a card from Nell, and she makes beautiful work too. So I just wanted to, you know, put those in here. So give me one moment while I put these back. If I can. And this was sent to me by a friend, and so I put that in. I made these little art balls here and put them in as ornaments. And then we have this, and here's another ATC from a friend. This is from Dorothy. And this opens, I believe. Fairly certain this opens. Yep. And I just put a little note in here. Whoops. So, and here's another card. This was sent to me by Lori Lou. And that tape is coming up. I'm going to have to re-glue that. And that's it. That's the whole planner. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it gives you some inspiration. I am starting March, which we are in March now. I'm going to start trying to do a weekly video without stream, without chat, just to show kind of how I do my backgrounds, because I have had a couple people ask. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.